man, there's so much, I'm just kind of getting into the podcast world and making content and stuff. And you've done 5 episodes at Hustler? 5, 6, something?
Oh, right.
A bunch of
Hustler. Hustler, the live stream.
So you're used to being on camera.
I've done the Hustler. I've done one in Jacksonville. I'm going to do the Venetian stream coming up. I got asked by Poker High Stakes to play, and I was actually planning on playing 2 seasons ago, but the time
High Stakes Poker?
Sorry, High Stakes Poker.
Oh, that's what the Keating hand just happened.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So the season before that, and I'll probably do that in the springtime. I'm gonna say it just depends. It's all a timing thing. If I'm out there, I tend to go to LA once or twice a year. Love Ryan Feldman with Hustler, and they always do a good job, and so I like to play on that stream. Other than that, I'm open to more streams. But
yeah. What so the reason I brought that up is because we kind of touched on the subject of poker content, sensitive, not revealing people's identities, the content. I mean, if you guys out there could see like a live stream of the private games, it would be just the most epic content ever.
Yeah.
But it's an environment that can't be streamed, and it would ruin the stuff that we say, the way we play, just the pots that go down.
It's guys.
It could never be. It's like sacred, right? So I don't want to a part of me wants to figure out a way to make content around that world, but also it's kind of like it has to be left
sacred
off camera. It has to be like a special place where everyone knows nothing. It's not. It's just a private area. It's like.
Yeah. Most people I would say agreed. They're playing privately because they don't want. This is their escape, and they're going to talk about things that they don't want to talk about in front of the public. And
it's kind of like when you see a guy degenning at blackjack, and he has the table reserved, and he doesn't fucking want anyone to come sit next to him. He wants to fucking gamble.
Yeah.
In peace, and he wants to be left alone.
Yeah. It's
like I'm doing my thing. Leave me alone, right? You know what I mean? It's not a social. I mean, it's social poker, obviously super social, but it is sacred, whatever. So I think a lot of people were hesitant. Before you played your first stream game, were you ever concerned?
No, I think the conversations on the stream are pretty they're pretty different from, like, say, the general private games that you and I play in.
Right.
They're pretty tame. They know people are listening, watching, and people respect other people. When the stream turns off and the real people come out, for the next couple hours, if it plays post stream, it's totally different conversations, which is actually very interesting. Right, the game changes a lot.
I never, because I've just been a fan. Like I played no poker at all. So for people that don't know, I've always loved poker. During law school, I think I told you this, but during law school, poker was just becoming legal here, and I met my good friend Vanessa Russo in law school. We were in law school together, and she was a really good player, and she started winning tournaments and little sit and goes down here. This was like 2004, so it was like way early days, super early days for poker, and I kind of convinced her to take it more seriously and build a brand. And then she went to Costa Rica and did a Bodog TV show. I don't think she won, but just being on the show was big. And then she played this huge tournament, and I helped her, and I was her manager. So I was in the poker world for a few years during law school. She got a huge sponsorship from Poker Stars, and then I just completely became a regular lawyer, and I played literally no hands of poker for 10 years and just built my law firm and just went back to this life. And then when COVID happened and there was nothing to do for a fucking 6 months, we started playing a lot of poker online and Zoom games and home games, and I kind of got sucked back in. And now I'm playing, slowly over the last 5 years, I've been getting more comfortable playing bigger and bigger games.